back. Performance. A little bit back. Just temporarily. I'm still a little bit annoyed, but I refuse to quit and be sad and be stupid and sad and miserable, because that's what I did. I rage quit because I was getting frustrated, and I think that getting frustrated is normal, but I don't know. I feel bad leaving on such a sour note. I skipped through the Lumina stuff. There was a cute cutscene where she was just like, "I love you," or whatever. She basically confessed to us or whatever. It was strange, but we'll see. Basically, we're on 720p. I'm gonna go into the settings and lower this to the lowest quality possible, hopefully. And I turned off some of my programs, and hopefully it'll work okay. Hopefully. If we have more Lumina Square stuff, I might just like pause temporarily. Where's the sacrifice core? Camille, you really think I'd stroll around with something so important? Plus, even though the Ravenlock and Exaltes have been working together for ages, I've hardly made Lady whatever the freak. Lady Dina's got lined up for me in return. I'm just here to verify that the core you mentioned is real. Once that's sorted, Lady Dina will give you a proper response. Our partnership isn't just talk. We need to be sure that we have what we need before moving forward. I'm sorry. I was so like full of rage. I ended up like being like a doo-doo crybaby about it and being like, "Ooh, I'm so sad." But I think that's just because I had a bad day yesterday as well. So I ended up just being like, I'm dummy. I'm so sad. Why do I mess everything up? Even though that's not what was happening, I didn't have any control over this. I can't control this, but I like spending time with you guys, so you can't escape from me. Sorry. You can't escape from me. You can't. Even if you want to. I mean, technically you can. You don't have to watch my stream. But I just gotta be chill with it a little bit. Just gotta be a little chill with it. Doo-doo. I did say doo-doo. Hehehe. Hee. Wahoo! Okay. Let me go here. Let me go to options. And we're gonna go I don't know what anti-aliasing does. I didn't want to escape anyway. I'm glad. Cause I was feeling a little bit poop. Character resolution and environment quality will be whatever. It's fine. Maybe when we have to do stuff with Lumina Square, I can turn down the stuff. Oh, I see the difference now. I see the difference. I'll turn down the environment resolution. Maybe that's my issue. Maybe my environments are too beautiful and well rendered. Maybe what I need is like the doo-doo shit version of that. Hi, Chris. Sorry. I ended up having like a little tantrum being like, "Woo! I hate Deadly Zone Zero. It's so stupid." It's my freaking fault. Maybe if I play Zenless Zone Zero enough, I can trick Horioverse into providing me with better PC and equipment and stuff, and I'll be able to what's it called? I'll be able to like become a partner creator, and they'll help me out. Stop this! I just got stabbed a billion times. Hello? Dude, you're in the way. Just want to let you know, you're in the way. Oh yeah. How's everyone, sponsorship PC, willing it into existence? Honestly, I do genuinely. One of my dreams when I started was to become like a Hoyo creator, but I don't play enough Hoyoverse games, even though I really like a lot of them. It's just that like I'm not a Star Rail person, and I really like Genshin, but Genshin just hasn't been hitting the same, but Zenless on Zero has been a game that I've always really enjoyed. I've been following it since the day it was announced and been super excited for it. So, if I got, I don't think they have any partnered creators, but if I got a partnership with them, it'd be cool. Issue is, I'm not really a person who likes sticking to one specific thing. Do you know what I mean? I get bored too easily because of the fact that I'm just lazy like that, bro. I'm just lazy like that. I love this character so much. I know she's an NPC, but she's so cute. Dina! You remember me? So sweet. Look at you thriving. I thought you'd totally forgotten about our past. So tell me, have you ever... do you ever dream about the people you've killed? Are they crying in your head all night? Back then, I had no idea. You had no idea while you were soaking up all that love from Daddy and everyone else. You had no idea what was going on. I wasn't. Miss Vivian didn't actually. When did I say you could meet up with Hartman today? I just wanted to make sure the sacrifice core is legit. I was worried Hartman might try to pull a fast one on us. So loyal. I thought you'd be more like the old days. Just a few words from Vivian, and you'd be plotting my demise, just like what you did with Father. I won't leave you, Dina. Don't even think about betraying me, Camille. You owe me for what went down back then. However, I understand your worries. This core, it's fake. No way, I got this straight from Hugo. It can't be fake. How can you just claim it's fake without any proof? Seriously? Dina approaches Hartman and coldly inserts the core into an open wound in one of his subordinates. The guy collapses on the ground, screaming. Wipes her hands and casts a look of disdain. Sacrifice core can max out the ether particles within a human bodies in no time. Look at your little subordinate. How uncouth. He's making noises like some animal. Can you shut him up? So annoying. The masterpiece Father made for the creator isn't this worthless piece of junk you're holding. The real core. Vivian, where do you think the sacrifice core is really at? I don't know. If I knew where the real core was, I'd destroy it without a second thought. Dina, do you understand that what sacrifices are? And you know those who are blessed shouldn't have to endure such horrors. They shouldn't have to suffer those horrors. Weren't you the one who decided if they'd be blessed or not? If it weren't for your tears, how would they have encountered such misfortune? How self-righteous, Vivian. Their fates are in your hands. It was you who brought disaster on them. Some brain fires on all cylinders and crave something new. Yeah, I can't stick with one thing. I really applaud people who have like a really specific niche, but I like doing a lot of everything. Do you know what I mean? I've never been a person who likes sticking with one thing. I grew up with the freaks. I grew up with Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, and they would never ever play they would finish games, but they would never ever specifically only play one type of game. Do you know what I mean? And I thought that was really fun. I like the fact that they were so variety based, and it's something that I also enjoy a lot. I think that sticking with one specific thing is boring to me personally. But I completely understand why a lot of creators do it, because there's a lot of people who prefer watching only one type of thing. But I don't know. Personally, I want people to watch me because I'm Biko, and not because I'm playing a specific video game. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? That's the hope and the goal, at least. It's also the same reason why I haven't really been doing any art streams lately. I've just kind of been, I don't know. I'm not the biggest, I don't want to be an art creator. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to stream art all the time and make VTuber models on stream all the time, because it's not something that I want to do, me personally. Ooh, there's so many. Aw, crap. There she is. It's ink. 2.0 teasers! Good fortune. Closed gate. Miasma gathers here. Another place of conflict. If you wish to avoid disaster, then head southeast. Damn! She's so fine. She's so fine. Let's see her cutscene. Big, tell me about it. Yeah. She is quite large, huh? Great googly moogly. Oh my god. Did you see that? That was crazy. She's so bad, bruh. She is so fine. Peace and quiet. Did you see that? I won't her. Pushing Vivian. Get the freak away from me! You must be wise, right? Mayflower mentioned a special partner might need help. You are... Well, time to start playing ZZZ. This is what's convinced you. I could technically do like so a lot. Hoyoverse does these things where you can technically do sponsored stream for them without being a sponsored creator, where you'll have a link and if people join via the link, they'll be able to you'll get like paid like $5 if they play the game continuously. So maybe when 2.0 comes out, I'll try doing another sponsored stream or something. She can Astra on my Yao till I zero. That's not her name, but hell yeah. All of you. You're telling me you're not looking at this fine lady and being like, oogly goo. Great googly boo. I believe she's gonna be coming out a week after 2.0. I remember seeing something about the fact that she's being delayed a little bit to work on last minute stuff. Astra Twin? She's not an Astra Twin. What do you mean? Astra Yell has black hair. Who are you confusing her with? Are you confusing her with Anvi? You're the investigator the mayor mentioned? He asked me to be your temporary teacher and offer you a bit of guidance. Also, the best part of Zenless Zone Zero is the fact that there's a skip button. If you're a person who doesn't care about reading a bunch of shit, you can just skip. Investigation work to catch up on, and it seems you've got quite a lot on your hands, so let's part ways for now. Find a good time to visit you soon. Yishuan. Hi Chat, hi Nino, hi Astra. While Vivian appears lost in thought, looking distracted. Just not feeling very well. I think I'll head back for now. I'll investigate the sacrifice core and reach out when I find something. Let's leave the hollow first. Hell yeah. Don't turn into a monster. Oh no, there's no... I'm sorry, I turned off TTS. Read? I came here to goon, not attend lectures. Exactly, so that's why they added a skip button. There she is, Miss Vivian. What's up? What's up with you? Are you going to rest now? Are you feeling sad? Hey, if you want to talk, I'm here to listen. I didn't mean to keep my past from you, Lord Phaethon. When I was little, people thought I brought misfortune, so no matter where I went, no one wanted me around for long. Then one day, Landon adopted me and brought me to the Exaltists. There I met Dina, who was so kind to me, treating me like a dear sister. She told me her father, Landon, was a great man, who one day will make everyone stop fearing the Hollows, so all life could live freely inside and outside of them. Dina and Landon pick people for the blessings, and everyone in the Exaltus respected her greatly. Those who receive the blessing have a better ether aptitude, allowing them to enter the hollow freely without fear of sudden disaster. Back then, Dina would chat with me every day, and always about the Exaltus and her father. But things between us shifted when Landon asked me to step in for Dina. Landon told me that I couldn't bring misfortune. I didn't only bring misfortune, and that if I listened to him, I could actually help people. After that, he'd taken me to meet people, and if I shed tears, he'd give them a blessing medicine. Those who got the blessing could dodge calamities. At first, I was ecstatic thinking that I could help others. I shared my joy with Dina, but that was when she started to pull away from me. Was the blessing medicine the sacrifice serum? Yes, to be precise, it was an early version of the sacrifice serum. Landon's medicine wasn't stable. The medicine Landon developed could boost abilities quickly, but also sped up the development of ether corruption. At the end, most people turned into ethereals, and a few became sacrifices, losing all human consciousness. The ethereals were killed, while the sacrifices were given to the higher-ups of the exaltists. The exaltists wanted to sacrifice the sacrifices to hold human consciousness, so Landon's medicine was seen as a failure. He gradually lost influence within the exaltists. One day, I saw Dina, and tears streamed down my face. In a bid to save her reputation, Landon decided to let his own daughter receive the blessing. I had always thought in getting the blessing was a good thing, until I saw the terror in Dina's eyes that day. That day, I broke Landon's rules for the first time, and I followed him out of the Exaltist residence. I trailed him to the Hollow, where I witnessed someone who had been blessed becoming corrupted. In the end, that person became an ethereal. Then, without hesitation, Landon killed him. Welcome back, Rico. Bleh. Ooh, this soundtrack is baller. When Landon returned, I went back to the residence and snuck into his study. In there, I uncovered truths I just told you. Okay? Just a few days later, it was time for Dina to be blessed. I wanted to save her and stop anyone else from getting deceived. That day, I told everyone present that Landon should be the one to receive the blessing, not Dina. First, Landon argued. No one believed me. But in front of them all, I looked at him and let my tears fall. Starts to recount what happened that day. Please accept the blessing. Ooh. He had a gun. What the freak? Ungrateful fools. You have no use anymore. Poor little child. Liar. Wake up. We have to go. What's happening? Oh, hell yeah. What? Blood! Oops. How was it Vivian? You watched the other lady shoot him. I didn't want you to accept the blessing. Everyone who does ends up... I just don't want to lose my father. You knew. If you knew what he's done, He's my father. He's all I have. Stop being self-righteous, Vivian. You only ever bring misfortune. That's not her fault. That was on somebody else. Google Docky, welcome back. Hi. Her voice trembles as she shares her past stories. I thought once Landon was gone, Dina would leave the Exaltists. I never expected her to continue his research, or that Camille would stay. Camille lost her entire family in a hollow disaster, so she's always supported the Exaltists. She's not a bad person, she's just someone searching for hope. She joined the Exaltists very early on, and even watched Dina grow up. That day, she was just so desperate to save Dina that all these years, she's been following Dina, taking care of everything out of guilt, I think. But I didn't just fail to save Dina, I trapped her. I see misfortune approaching, but I can't change its course to avoid the bad ending. Maybe I really am a bringer of misfortune. I don't think that's true. I think what the situation is that no matter what, it would have happened. You're not the bringer of misfortune. It's just... it's just like you can see into those moments. Whether you were there or not, those things would have happened. It's not fair to treat yourself like you're somehow worse for that, right? No, you're not the one causing trouble. Whatever went down with the Exaltist, it was Landon who was pulling the strings. As for Dina and Camille, they knew the truth. They made their choice. The hollows and the disasters they caused took more than just their loved ones. Not all survivors cling to obsession and hatred like those two do. You need to believe in yourself. From what I can see, you're handling the sacrifice crisis pretty well on your own. Besides, you told me that you really like who you've become. I hope that you can believe that at the very least. Yeah, that'll always be true. Thank you for listening to my story today. Years have gone by, but I've never had the courage to face this. Maybe Dina and I were meant to meet today, so I could finally spill it all out. It lightens my heart a little. Lord Faithun, you truly are a wonderful listener. Come to me whenever you need. I will. It's been such a long day. You must be exhausted. I'll track down the location of the sacrifice core and let you know when I find. Good night! After bidding farewell to Vivian, you head back to the video store and you see a collectible she gifted you on the table. It stirs a flood of memories. You've been through so much lately. You hope the sacrifice crisis can be resolved smoothly, pondering where the whereabouts of the real sacrifice core. Weariness sets in, and before you know it, you drift off to sleep. And when you wake up, it's almost noon. Oops. Wise. Vivian was just in the store, but you weren't here. It's about the sacrifice core. First time sacrifice core appeared at that auction, so she decided to try and find the security footage. Possible happened something. Just a second. I am not gonna head to Lumina Square. Lumina Gallery, you're scaring me. You're startling me. I'm going to try something. And if this causes issues, I will be very sad. So let's hope for the best. Okay, environment quality. Let's turn it down to low. But maybe I'll turn on TAA. See, it's all smooth now. Please, if I go outside, is it gonna be okay? I'm scared. What does the environment quality look? It looks fine. Is this not for open world then? Is that what I'm missing? Okay, graphics. I'm gonna disable motion blur, color filter strength, volumetric fog, low. What the freak is this stuff? Sampling? What is that? Whoa. You can see the fog. There's fog around. Can you see it? See it a little bit. I see. Wait, so this is just me now playing with the settings. If I turn this all the way down to 1, what is the world gonna look like? No, it's kind of the same. Just looks like there's a little bit of like heat waves everywhere. Foggy. Rendering. I'm gonna turn down the rendering a bit more. I'm scared, okay? Low shadows, medium. Low shading, character quality. High precision, environment quality, low. Disable, enable. Don't see much of a difference. I don't really notice it either, but I'm hoping that this will cause it to be a little bit nicer and not as scary. I'm scared. If it lags, I'll be so sad. I'm so scared for the lag. Ever played Plague Inc? I have not played Plague Inc. It's the one where you spread disease, right? You spread a disease. I know that. I remember watching it in the olden days. Okay, guys, cross your fingers. Please cross your fingers. Prage. Please. I'm so scared. Exchange information equated at the auction house. Oh, I didn't expect you to be working here. Perfect. I just covering someone's shift. It's the deceased one. You make a plague. Screening is super strict. I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was subbing in for someone. A blonde man wearing a hat. I think he was checking some footage. Then he logged into that footage and the tape he brought. I found that part. You know, I think it's interesting that Hugo doesn't switch up his stuff. The Pal World dating sim? I have not heard of that. I've never been a person who gooned over like Pokemon or anything, so probably not, unless it's free and then I'll play it. I think I know where he would hide the tape. Thank you, Zhao. You're a big help. Great, you also help. If it weren't for you, I'm cleaning up my messes. I would have been fired ages ago. So I'm happy I could help you too. Alright, go ahead and do what you need to do. Man, I love Vico. Hi. I'm so scared. Someone I used to work with part-time just so happens to be covering a shift at the auction. They're making one? I love Lean. Hello. Hello. But once, I should be able to guess where he puts... How? We are a mockingbird after all. It shouldn't be a surprise we have subtle ways of communicating information, shouldn't it? Once on a mission, we can use communicators. So Hugo trained a few birds and put trackers on them so we could communicate. After that mission ended, we let them roam free. But, oops, I skipped over something. Real time. The tracker only gives off a broad area, but I believe this might be something Hugo left for us to find. Guys, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm too scared to leave. I'm so scared to move. Guys, I'm so scared to move. Where could the blackbird be? I'm gonna go to the... I'm gonna go to the Bangbu. I'm gonna go to the Bangbu. Bangbu, please be the one. R? Is it the penguin boo? He's a blackbird. F? Penguins count as birds, I guess. And besides, using a bamboo seems perfectly reasonable. What if this guy... Either way, let's take a photo and send it to Vivian. Would it find the... Oh, I have to take a photo of all of them. Shit. I just want to get it right the first time. Here's a little blackbird. Here's a little blackbird. More than just pals? Crazy. Okay. Oh, I didn't take the picture correctly. It seems a bit cliche, but this is a good place to hide something. Let's take a photo and send it to Vivian. She quickly comes over. This is the bird? What? Okay. It could have been... I should have been the Bangbu. Bangbu is cooler. You can wishlist it on Steam. Does it have a price? I mean, I'll play it. I'll play it if it's for $0. If it costs $0, I'll play the Pal World dating sim. Must have hidden videotapes amongst those boxes. Recording, but it's been damaged. Discussing with Vivian, you decided to head back to the video store together, repair it, and check the contents. To be announced. Oh, please be $0. We're teleporting. I'm too scared to move in that worldscape. It's so scary. Hello, Belle. One of the tags is horror. Ooh. Splatterina. Okay, now I'm curious. Okay, now I'm curious. Okay, now I'm fascinated about this stupid dating sim. What is this? What is this? What is this? Pal World. More than just pals? Oh, wait. Oh, whoa. Dating sim. Sexual content. I was gonna show it on stream, but now I'm a little bit nervous too. Does it... Well, uh... Hey guys, okay, let me show you what it looks like. I don't see any wieners or anything, so I think it's okay. Well, here's one of the images. When you struck right there. Meet me behind the gym after school. Don't get me wrong, I didn't make this just for you. Catrice. Oh. You'll be going on a date with me. Don't pat my head. Ing. The breeze feels nice. Maybe just a little nap. Don't look away. It's okay to look? What? You were talking to other girls. You tried to run from me. Wow. That's so epic. If it costs $0, I'll play it. Please cost $0. Ghost of the Goon. Ghost of the Goon. Okay, I'm back. Hugo and Camille. You and Vivian share the same goal. It has the too. Okay, so maybe I won't be able to play it. Not on stream. The rest is fine. Are they gonna have like furry scenes? Are you gonna be able to yiff things? DLC type thing? I don't know if that'll be the case. But a batch arrived, and Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control. She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own. Not her. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny... I don't want to. It's lame. Okay. 5 minutes. Buh. There you go. Freak. Okay. Although Landon's methods are despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltus and Creator are leading in the right direction. I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped by her father's mistakes. I mean, no offense, but I find your protectiveness rather weird. Okay. Can confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice and relay the information to you. I don't want any of my people to be going into danger. As for Sacrifice Core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands. As for how things will ultimately play out, Creator will guide me. Video abruptly comes to an end. Was actually destroying the dormant sacrifices? Why was Hugo never mentioned this before? He sent a message saying he's got something urgent that he needs to talk to us about now. Okay, let's go talk with Lycon. We gotta go chat with him. Welcome back. I don't like it. It's gross. I apologize for disturbing you. I just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather special, and they are allowing members of their family to invite business partners to attend. The Hartman at the center of the controversy. With Hartman at the center of the controversy, there are many members of the family who are eager to use this opportunity to replace them. The mayor has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who inherited a sizable portion of fortune and then is looking for a family with a person from an old influential family. The information has lured the young man named Burton from Ravenlock family. You want me to pose as this tycoon and use Burton to infiltrate the banquet? Correct. The Hartman study is also located within the venture. I see. Hartman's study might hold valuable information. What about me? There's nothing left for me to do? You can attend as her +1. +1? Lord Phaethon, please go with me. It's okay, Vivian. It's okay, Vivi. I was gonna go. It's alright. Okay, Vivian. We could go together. For each other. I'll accompany Vivian. Oh my god. That was crazy. I hope everything goes well for you tonight. Get in contact with Burton. He said he'll come to the 6th Street later and escort us to the banquet. Is there anything I need to look out for? Don't worry, Lord Phaethon. Just leave the socializing to me. I won't let any evildoers get close to you. But since there's still some time before we have to go, should we watch an instructional videotape on formal dinner etiquette together? I learned everything from videotapes when I first went undercover at the banquet for a mission too. Though such method isn't sufficient to master it, it's enough to deal with one excursion. And let's watch. Yep, I'll go over the key details for you as we watch the tape. That was freaky. She freaked out. She freaked the heck out. She freaked out. Okay, it's been killed. I killed it. Burton's sent his location. Are you ready to join me for the banquet? I'm ready. I don't. Bleh. Okay. Go meet Burton. Burton, where are you? You're by the remodeling shop. Luckily, the outside isn't too mean to me, I think. I do love the way that this game looks. It's so pretty. Also, when I was playing off camera, it was really fun. Boobs. Yeah, those exist. Yeah, there are boobs. Yeah. How'd you guess? How'd you know that there would be boobs? Miss Ban, is something the matter? What I mean is this person doesn't look like your bodyguard. The Ravenlocks can protect me, no? If that's true, why would I bring a bodyguard? This is my companion for the evening. He heard all the Ravenlocks are hosting a banquet with the oh my god, elites from the walks of life. So he wanted to come and make new friends. You're so stingy as to not even allow your guests a +1, are you? Of course not. You're an important companion of Miss Vivian's. You're also my honored guest. Let's be off. My chauffeur will take you to the port, and from there we will take you to the boat. Hi, Vexen. Hello. Fwa. What about an hour later? About an hour later, you arrive at the Ravenlock Manor. And with Burton's guidance, you go through the numerous security checks. Dude, look at all these vampire-like guys. What the freak? Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. How about now? Sincerity? My presence here is a show of sincerity. If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your pretentious act. I'm well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family. If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out to the front door tonight. Nice modding for one platform. I bet. And it must be a lot less stressful. No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is always open for those coming or going. We both know what's that. Let's cut the small talk. What's my favorite dinosaur? Chicken. You have no idea. I don't know. I don't think about dinosaurs often, unfortunately. The dead ones. All of them. Chicken. Chicken's pretty good. Chicken's pretty good. Dinosaur. I like the food. I like chicken nuggets. Pretty great. Honestly, best thing coming from dinosaurs, really. Do tell. Exaltus, blessing, sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start? How did you know that? No, who are you? Don't be so tense. If I'm not mistaken, it's about time the banquet began, My companion and I are practically famished. Is this how you treat your guests, by letting them starve? Perhaps when we've had our fill, we'll remember where the sacrifice is hidden. You know where the sacrifice is? So, can we go get something to eat now? I'm looking forward to receiving special dessert from you, We can discuss what you wish while we enjoy dessert. Of course, I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach. As for dessert, I'll prepare it myself and guarantee it will satisfy. He's about to poison the freak out of her. The dead ones. Sorry. I don't know much about them. I don't know dinosaurs. There's like Spinosaurus, T-Rex, Triceratops, the one with the long neck. I don't know. There's a lot of them, okay? The ones that fly in the sky. Velociraptors. These kinds of people are exhausting to deal with. I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it. What do you mean by dessert? Hugo taught me to bring up dessert in such situations as a way of telling the other party they need to offer more. Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the deduction of the sacrifice hidden, and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake hidden from the other family members. Otherwise, Burton wouldn't have been so willing to raise his offer. Let's find Hartman's study, and then Hartman's study when the banquet is at its busiest. Most of the flying ones not dinosaur. Sorry, freak. My fault. Oh, I just realized I've been playing with my thingy exposed. My UID. Oops. I mean, I don't care too much, but it's good to be safer than sorry. Alright, stick to the plan. We'll enter the garden through the door and in the corner of the banquet hall. Wherever you go, I'll follow, Lord Phaethon. In accordance with the plan, you head up deep into the manor after sneaking out of the banquet hall with Vivian. It doesn't take you long before you reach Hartman's study. With gentle push, the door actually opened. Isn't this going a bit too well? Maybe we're just lucky. Let's assume we got lucky. Just to be safe, I'll call Lycon. Our top priority is to investigate Hartman's office. Right. Core he gave Dina was fake. Hartman might have left a trick up his sleeve and hid the real one. Let's split up. Go call up Lycon and I'm gonna go be mysterious and explore. Catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction? Oh crap. Bro, he's being scary. So much that the two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food? Oops. Oops. What, don't want to come out? Well, you got a gun in your hand. Well, after all, you don't have long left. Do I download ZZZ just to claim this Twitch drop? If you want to. You're welcome to. Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap. I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. Territory? What the freak? Okay. I suppose I should thank him. Okay. Otherwise, I would have had to go through great lengths to eliminate you. Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Because he thinks Hugo's dead, but Hugo is not dead. Hugo is clinically insane. Okay. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for myself. I need cuddles. I get it. Me too. The clink of metal and a familiar voice comes. Oh, it's our epic guy. Why must we be so distant with one another? You can tell me that you want to say, directly. You must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you think that the defeated would so soon when I've yet to trample you into the dirt? You filthy bastard. You only know how to resort to these petty tricks. Petty tricks? Perhaps you'd like to know that I managed to fake death of mine? Whatever. I hate reading. Blah. Shortly before. Oh shit. What the fuck? Looking around. Inspecting. Oh yeah. Okay. What? What? I wish there was like a mid-walking, like a difference between the walking and running. Do you know what I mean? I wish characters could just like put some pep in their steps. Do you know what I mean? Hey, Lycon! Are we gonna make out? You're taking longer to rest than I expected. You think too highly of my physical capabilities. Thank you for your cooperation, I must say. If nothing, at least you've improved that your acting skills have improved. Why do you look so angry? You should be happy. We pulled that off together. Everyone, flawless teamwork and managed to fool everyone. Drop your foolish facade. I'm glad that you remember the code we set all those years ago, and thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate. Oh, right. I should thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes. Remember when we last used that trick? It was probably ages ago. Sometimes I really don't understand you. Thought about the consequences. Wouldn't you understand your code if I decided against helping you, or if I just couldn't control my strength properly? You understand it. Of course, if things really did go awry, I had alternative plans. You wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I bet everything on you, would you? You're insane. Thank you for the compliment. I hate people like that. When you're like, you suck as a person, and they're like, hee hee hee. Thank you. Shut up. Shut up now. Shut up. You're stupid. I don't even like you. Brush this off. Get your tail in a twist. I have more plans that require assistance so naturally. It's like the same people, like when somebody says something mean to you and they're like, you're being a huge jerk right now, and they go, thank you. Thank you. You're proud of being somebody who's like cruel to others? That sucks. What a stupid thing. I'm gonna complain about it. Also, people who are like, I'm not mean, I'm just honest. No, you're not. You're just a jerk. You're full of mean and evil thoughts. Bob, I don't care anymore. Whatever. Get out of my face. Get out of my face, freak. You with your weird eye bags. Whoa! What exactly are you doing? Don't look at me like that. If I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't. Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance, most likely from that crazy Exaltus. After use, it allows to control the victim's mind to some extent. You were dosed with it? To be more precise, Lycon, I deliberately allowed Hartman to put this drug in my cup to facilitate our previous collaboration. Tells Lycon what happened back in the private suite, negotiating with Hartman, and the only reason Hartman agreed to work with him was because of this, because he had drugged the red liquor. After that, every time Hugo and Hartman met up, the latter would always add a small dose of that drug into Hugo's cup and then ask questions, attempting to glean information. About it, I quickly found someone to help analyze its composition. The good news is that he gave me a very low dosage. Perhaps he was afraid of I might notice. There's a different medication that can delay its onset, preventing me from actually being under the fire under his control. I simply need to put on a show in front of my dear uncle. Bad news is that currently there is no antidote. When I delay those effects, however, they will accumulate and erupt in my body, reaches its limit, and may even break my mind. This is a crazy setup. Do you know what I mean? This is a little bit nuts, isn't it? It's exactly what's happening now. I need to endure those accumulated consequences. So I will lock myself in this room for however long that takes. I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing its place. Or I've accidentally hurting myself. Anyway, after you leave, do not open this door, no matter what you hear. Seeking professional medical assistance. This is advice I received from a doctor. Or are you saying you don't believe I can make it? Come find me here at the scheduled time. All you need to do is smile and await my victory. What if I want to stop you? You know you won't succeed. You never have and you never will. Well, it was a little bit mean. Time is short. Let's begin. I understand. Don't die, you stupid bastard. After who knows how long, after enduring seemingly endless pain, Hugo finally awakens. The ropes that bound him had come undone, though he didn't know when that had happened. Hugo checked himself over. Thankfully, he hadn't injured himself that badly while he was going crazy. After some time, Hugo straightens out his attire and tidies himself, then opens the door to the warehouse. Because of the side effects hadn't worn off yet. Okay. Lycon's late? I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time itself? I can move, but I can't move. Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask. Is he about to go on like a rampage without realizing? This feels like he's about to go on an evil rampage. Oh, it's a lady. It's all your fault. Why were you born with these eyes? If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be in this mess. I made it. I endured for so long. All those years of planning. I was so close. He already agreed. And you, go and beg him to reconsider for me, okay? Tell him you'll do anything. Tell him to take me back. No, he won't want to see you now. You can't go and see him. Mother. Mommy issues. It's all your fault. I wish I'd never given birth to you. The woman's face is distorted with hatred, as if the person before her is not her child, but an enemy who destroyed her future. She blames all her misfortune on this innocent child. Ugh. Mommy issues. Everything will get better if you just die, right? If you die, he'll come back. We'll have another, more perfect child who will inherit the Ravenlock family bloodline. And then I'll be able to escape this pain. So Hugo, for the sake of Mommy's happiness, just die, okay? She raises her hand to reveal a pair of scissors, the tip gleaming with chilling light. She thrusts the sharp point towards Hugo's paler eye. And then she suddenly vanishes, as if she had never existed at all. Shout out to hallucinations. So I wasn't awake yet after all. Oh, that's because you don't want to wake up at all again. I am you, hidden deep within your heart, your most true self. You're a bang-boo? What the freak? Just kill her, don't you? Your so-called mother? Every time she beat you without reason, when she tried to gouge out your eyes, when she sold you into that hell, laughing all the while, you wanted to be the one to end her life. Why not admit your hatred? As you are, you can hunt her down and make her pay for the living hell of a childhood she made you suffer. I hate her. I hate her because she was foolish and shallow and greedy and stupid. I hate her because she doesn't deserve to be a mother. She did everything she could to try and get with the Ravenlock's family, believing that she could live a life of luxury without having to do anything and never realizing she was a pawn, discarded from the very beginning. So she chose to blame me. Blame me for my heterochromia. Blame me for my very existence. But I won't kill her, because I know it won't change anything. She was capable of loving me, just as she was She was incapable of loving me, just as she is incapable of loving herself. Have you been brainwashed by that dog, keeping the act of being some magnanimous and forgiving fool? Wow! Thank you so much for the raid, Evie. That's very nice of you. How are you? How was your stream? How was your stream? What were you up to? Don't compare us. I've simply come to understand love or hate. I make my own choices, and they have nothing to do with anyone else. She sold the Ravenlock family. Oh! For a huge sum of money. She used that money to start a new life. Without you, while she was indulging herself, you were going through hell in the Ravenlock Manor. Does that not torment you? Do you not feel hatred? Do you not demand answers? Or want to demand answers? I was trapped in an ad. What's up? Sorry. What's up? How was stream? What were you up to? What were you doing? Oh shit. But how lame. Kill her. Only by killing her can you truly be free. Damn. Debuted my new model? Oh, that's so exciting. And then played Minecraft. How was it? I love debuts. Debuts are so fun. How was your model debut? What's up? Let me go look at it really fast. YouTube. It was fun. Helia. Aww. It's so cute. Aww. So cute. What a cute freaking model. Oh. Hi. For a long time, I thought the same way. But now, I want to make a different choice. Stop lying to yourself. You never had a choice. This weak-minded thinking will only lead you to failure. Like before, you'll be nothing but a worm, trampled into dirt by those so-called elites. Do you still not get it? This is how the world is. And always has been. Hesitate and you'll be the victim. If you don't want to grab your knife first, you'll end up being on the other end of the blade. If you want to change anything, you must first become the one who makes the rules. Drew her. Oh, really? That's so cute. So listen to me. Find that woman, kill her, and prove to her that this world is your strength. It's what she deserves. Why forgive them? They don't deserve it. I'm not forgiving them. Or rather, I don't care about them. They don't even matter. At least not yet. Cat Wade. Sorry. Drinking water. Water. At least not yet. You know, perhaps the person I hate the most. Yeah, hydration good. Congratulations on your new model. Debuts are so fun. I love them. They're so enjoyable. Never been someone. It's so much stress, but it's so fun. I don't know. It's just it makes you feel so special. It makes you feel like a video game character a little bit. Do you know what I mean? You're like, woohoo! You gotcha pulled for me. Rather, my weak, powerless past self could do nothing but hide inside a closet and cry. I hate myself for having neither the strength nor the courage to resist. I hate myself for begging the so-called familial love, even after being treated so terribly. I hate that despite the pain and wounds, I still hoped that I would receive the carrot and not the stick. And that me is you, correct? So I forgive you. I forgive myself. You'll regret this, fool. Your pretty words mean nothing. You will ultimately return to me. I'm gonna go to sleep. Have a good rest of stream. Have a good night, Vico and Wisps. Good night, Potato. Bye 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 bye. Huh. Sorry about how gloomy I was. I just was a little bit full of rage and anger and hatred. But we're okay. We're okay. Alright, let's see. After an intense bout of dizziness, Hugo awakens in the dark warehouse. The ropes that bound him had become undone at some point. Hugo takes a deep breath in the damp air and stands up. Hugo straightens out his attire and tidies himself. Then he opens the warehouse door. I see, this is still an illusion. Okay. I wonder who's gonna show up this time. Oh, we're trapped in a dream within a dream within a dream. Dude, I'm so hungry. I want to go to Tater King's Fry Feast. Ooh, Serena. Let's play hide and seek. I'm already hiding. You'll find me, right? Like you always do? Serena. Oh, there she is. Let's go get Serena. Or Serena? Ugh. I think this will be fun though. Take care. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? You're looking in the wrong place. Okay. I found an even better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any place you showed me. Okay. Okay. Oh. Do you ever wonder why? Why I had to die? It was because of me. It's because of you. It's all your fault. Chill out, bruh. I was like 9. He was like 9. Who cares? If you didn't exist, I wouldn't have had to suffer. Oops. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. Still looking in the wrong spot. Okay. I can't believe you still haven't found me after all this time. Okay. Move. Have you forgotten about me? I don't think that's the case. I haven't forgotten you. I'll forgive you. I'll still be nice to you just like before. I was the only one who was ever nice to you, wasn't I? Yes. Tell me, why do good people suffer? Well, that's not his fault. Why is kindness always punished instead? Tell me, Hugo, why? Oops. Oh. Hugo, are you lost? Go back to where you came. I left a surprise. Oh my god. Freaky, freaky, freaky. What a cruel bastard. As expected of a disgusting bastard. Lady Serena was just so nice to him, yet he... How does he still have the nerve to stay in this house? They shouldn't have left him. They shouldn't have let him in from the start. Filthy, lowly blood. Ick. Curses and insults encircles Hugo, piercing his skin like frozen knives. The mockery and rage from a wave that crashes through him, threatening to drown him. Then, as the cacophony reaches its peak, it goes silent. The air seems to congeal in its silence, deep and oppressive. It is as if time stood still, with only his rapid heartbeat echoing. I told you that you would eventually return. We meet again, my friend. I told you, I am you. The side of you that you've always tried to deny existed. Of course, I know. This time it's about Serena, right? Yes, your half-sister, the only child in the Ravenlock family who was kind to you. Unfortunately, it was her kindness that led her to her untimely death. It was my fault. I don't like the way you blame yourself, because that means I'm to blame as well, and I don't think I did anything wrong. Your mother sold you to the Ravenlocks, and your father, he saw your talent and wanted to use you to push the other children into competing with each other. I should check and hydrate. Thank you. My brother and sisters wanted to get rid of me from the moment they first saw me. In their eyes, you are no more than a slave. But Serena dared to treat you, a slave, as if you were human. So, she was fated to die. They tried to kill me many times, but I was careful, and they did not succeed. So they killed Serena, who was weaker, an easier target, and pinned everything on you. Serena died in your place. Those cruel brats thought that by reporting this to Father, they could use it to get rid of you, a rival who threatened their positions. Yet, not only did Father not blame you for the incident, he praised you for it. In this world, only the ruthless, cruel, and merciless can stand at the top. And that's exactly what you managed to live up to, no? You found the perfect opportunity thereafter to catch the ringleader of the group who framed you and almost beat him to death. Yeah, you should have seen the expression on your face back then, crazed and manic with the utmost delight. I don't remember that. Seemingly unsatisfied with his answer, the inner demon transforms into him again. There you go again, trying to deny your desires. Deep inside you, you've always wondered, asking yourself why these evil people never got the punishment they deserved, why the world is so unfair. You wanted to rip into them. Oh my god. You wanted to rip them. Flah. Don't you want to rip them to shreds? Just like that day when you beat that boy's face into the dirt until it was barely recognizable, his disgusting blood staining your fists. Recall your exhilaration, your cathartic release of rage, that outpour of hatred. That victory belongs to you. You deserve it. Those brothers and sisters of mine are all dead. I cannot take revenge against the long deceased. They died by Hartman's hand, dying in the power struggle to become the Ravenlock family's heir rather than by our scythe. Boring. Boring? I find it hilariously ironic. Children who would murder their own kin for scraps of power, dead at the hand of their uncle, who followed their example. Is that not karma? Power struggles pitting kin against each other, betraying suspicion and hatred between people of the same blood. Too much talking. It's interesting though, isn't it? Like a curse written into the Ravenlock's family's genes. Laughably stupid. Don't forget, my dear, that the same blood flows through your veins. As if to prove his words, his inner demon transforms into Hartman. That's right, my dear nephew. No matter how much you deny it, the blood of the Ravenlock family flows through your veins. Survival of the fittest. Only the strongest deserve to live, and only the strongest deserve to rule. This is the path to success that has led Ravenlock family to the victory countless times. A blessing and a curse etched into your flesh and blood. As long as you live, you'll never escape the mark of the family. Being suffocated? Yeah. Well, you don't need to breathe anyway. You're a ghost. Who cares? You're destined to one day become someone like me. Like your father. Well, it's that fear I sense. I can see you trembling. Why does the Ravenlock bloodline terrify you so? I won't. I won't become like my father. Never. I won't become a failure like him. So relax. Our power eclipses him, and so does our ambition. Do not deny your own desires. Do not resist your own ambition. This is the talent you were born with. The best gift fate has ever given you. I care. Bleh. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You're a ghost already. You don't need to be worried about all that. Burn everything down. And I am that spark. After an intense bout of dizziness, Hugo awakens in the dark warehouse. The ropes that bound him had come undone at some point. Hugo takes a deep breath in the damp air and stands up. Hugo straightens out his attire and tidies himself up. Then he opens the warehouse door. Lycon! Never thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you. Well, there's your freaky pet. New emotes. Yeah! Seeing you means this never-ending nightmare is finally over. right? Well, your freak is still here. Luckily, I think Lycon is the last guy. Why did you break our oath? Why did you use me? My eye and these legs, they were all your fault. You know, you're exactly like your father. I don't want to hear something like that from you. You have no idea what that man, my father, is really like. A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions, just like what you're doing right now. What do you think I'm doing this for? All of this was part of your plan. You knew where the Ravenlock family was going to be, so you set Mockingbird's target there. To seek revenge, you plotted to assassinate your own father, but he was too vigilant, and you failed. After being assassinated, your father was furious and locked everyone in the hall, but unable to find the assassin. And what a coincidence that a hollow disaster just occurred in the vicinity, so he used it to eliminate all the unfamiliar faces there, turning them into victims of the hollow. An easy feat. The one who killed innocents was my father, not me. You knew that choice was extremists like him would make, and you used the chaos to once again attempt to make an assassination. This time you succeeded. You killed your own father. The cost of innocent lives. Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about anyone else. The only thing you care about is your revenge. How's that any different from your father? Enough, I'm tired. I may hate him for betraying me, but he wouldn't say something like that. What? You aren't Lycon, you're the other me, hidden deep within my heart. Hugo takes a deep breath and opens his eyes. Lycon is gone, and the place is that familiar figure. Without a doubt, he is still within an illusion. I've been waiting for you, my dear. It seems you've already grown accustomed to this place, even turning the tables on me. Just as you said, you are me and I am you. There's no such thing as having an advantage over oneself. We are ultimately one and the same forever. Freaky. Freaky. Super duper freaky. Then you should know what I want to say. When you and Lycon split, you didn't even try and clear up the misunderstanding. Didn't deny or argue against what he said. Because you realized that deep down, he was right. About you. Sorry, you just hadn't acted on it yet. Some people live only to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes murder is what brings back justice into this world. For that, I must stain these hands in blood. That's right. Just like what you said before, you faked your death. Were those words really just an act? To slay the dragon, you must first become one, with sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. You know the truth better than anyone. If you hadn't hesitated and seized the first opportunity to kill your father, none of what followed would have happened. Innocent civilians wouldn't have died, your partner wouldn't have lost an eye and both legs trying to save people, and Mockingbird would have never gotten to that point. You can save more people, save good people, save more people's lives and take than the evil ones you take. I've spent countless hours in regret with that incident. So why not submit to your true nature? You want to be the judge, jury, and executioner of this world, and you can't. I wasn't responsible for father's death. The true mastermind was my uncle. His schemes to kill the head of the family were all he could, so he could take control. Mockingbird was simply unlucky enough to get caught up in it. As for the behemoth-like Ravenlock family, with its roots so deep, a single ow, what the freak? Thank you. I don't know what happened. I just got slapped a million times. Of who that person is wouldn't change anything. Of course, whether it's Topps, the Mayflower family, or even the entire world, it's all actually the same. I refuse to be dragged down by pointless hatred any longer. Thank you so much for the sub. What the freak? Ads drive me insane, cat. You foolish, stubborn idiot. Do you understand the power of hatred? Have we not come this far precisely because of it? Or are you going to follow Lycon and Jack's twisted logic? Come on, you don't actually trust anyone. Otherwise, why would you hide this whole scheme of faking your own death from them? You've built an impenetrable wall around your heart, keeping everyone out. Of course, you're right to do so. No one in this world can be trusted. Always, all you'll receive is hatred from your own blood and no love, suspicion from your companions, and betrayal that comes all too easily. Thank you so much for the sub, I really appreciate it. But the most ridiculous thing is that you want them to trust you. You stay silent for long enough for them to notice your suffering. You yearn for your companions' understanding and trust. Idiot. That's why you're incapable of exploiting them for your own ends. You care about their safety even more than your own. But remember, only the weak need companions. We are children born from hatred. We are different from them. I will never be like them, and I don't need to be. Come, let me show you what powers we can wield. Yatta. But you are me, and I'll never lose to myself. Are we about to fight? We're about to fight. Ooh. Ooh. Exciting. He put on his hat, we took off our hat. Life is beautiful. Extra special attacks hit or ultimate hits a stunned enemy. The totalize effect is triggered. This effect increases the skill's damage multiplier based on the enemy's remaining stun. After triggering totalize, the enemy will immediately recover from stun, and a certain amount of days will be inflicted based upon the remaining stun duration. Talk about the injustice you've suffered. Exactly, freak. Come on. Keep stabbing yourself. No! I didn't mean to get hit. Good. That's a cool function though, the immediate stun recovery. It's kind of annoying because I like the stun because it gives you a little bit more stuff, but I guess it keeps the battle a lot more fast paced. It's a cool payoff though. Okay. Totalized! Get dunked on. Come on. I would like an ultimate if possible, please. I really want to see what his ultimate is like. I'm too busy getting dunked on. Come on. I would like an ultimate, please. Give me an ultimate. You're trying to kill me. You think you can just get rid of me? Come on. I want to use my ultimate. Without me, you are nothing. For what it's worth. Thank you. What the freak? Were you going insane over all of the dialogue? Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're a part of me, just as I am a part of you. Fancy words won't change anything. It's not just platitudes. Finally understand how it's some pain only fades when it's seen, when it's accepted. Okay. I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Will I not fight him? Do I... Weakness, hatred, and malice. Strength forgives. Justice. Strength, forgiveness, justice. They're all part of me. Hell yeah. Having some therapy. Some therapy. Some therapy. Finally, it's time to meet up with Lycon. Oh, let's freaking go. He survived the night. He did it. He FNAF'd it. Hugo, it's time. Woof. He's still freaking out. He did it! Did I scare you? Cool ass cutscene. I made it through. I won. No praise for me. Tell him he did a good job. Tell him he did a good job. Good job, Hugo. Shout out to you for defeating your inner demons or whatever. Just like this. Just like what I saw in my dream. My former partner, you're still as punctual as ever. That was a really pretty cutscene, I liked it. Are you sure you're fully recovered? How about we fight and I show you how recovered I am? I refuse to fight someone who is in need of medical attention. Lycon falls silent for a moment, eventually hands over a coin. No, looking at the packaging, it's not a coin, but a familiar chocolate. How thoughtful, I'm touched. Or perhaps this is simply part of the Victoria housekeeping's professional care. I'd rather prefer you not starve to death. Takes the coin, and after a moment of silence, he eventually eats it. Metal. Yummy. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Not to your liking? I'm fairly certain it's the same kind as before. No, I've just gone too long without food. It feels a bit uncomfortable. Either way, thank you. Now, tell me exactly what happened in the warehouse. Just going a bit crazy from you know what. Or what were you expecting? Anything else? I did have a very long dream. A dream about many things from the past. If I had to put it into words, it'd be like giving myself a psychological therapy. You seem like you would benefit from some too. How about it? Wanna book a section with me? Trust me, I'm a pro. Seems you really have recovered. Well, of course! I'm feeling pretty great right now. Like, I could argue with you all day in every petty detail of who exactly was in the wrong back then. I wanted to ask what you said about Mockingbird before, when you faked your death. That part of the act? Oh, you mean the part about Mockingbird has never really changed or saved anyone? I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this. Interesting. After all, it was you who chose to betray Mockingbird. To betray me. Just as I said before, I never considered Mockingbird a failure. Perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins, but it has its value. You shouldn't reject the things you've done, or Mockingbird. I have contemplated this before. Yes, Mockingbird has helped some people who genuinely managed to cause trouble for those who abuse their powers in positions of power. Yet, those in high positions still possess immense resources, and the people who helped remain destitute and suffering, willing to become slaves to those in power for scraps. Shout out to... It's always interesting to me when, like, big corporations have productions about how bad big corporations are. But it always, like, ends up mirroring what happens, do you know what I mean? In the corporations. Do you know what I mean? Where they'll, like, underpay and overwork people who deserve better treatment for the sake of profits. And they'll make these stories about people who are deserving of so much more, and so much more, like, you know, happiness and kindness. But they'll kind of still mistreat them. I don't know. She's no... Thank you! Just as you said, even if what we did was childishly idealistic and flawed, as little as we actually achieved, even the slightest change is by no means meaningless. Nothing holds more value to me than Mockingbird. Hugo stares out the ocean. A gentle breeze lifts his golden locks. The sunlight glances off both his eyes. Alright, let's catch up later. I still have things to do. I need to wrap up my plan. I thought you would rest up first. As much as I would prefer that, my uncle and the Exalted, his fanatics, are likely would not give me such an opportunity. If all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the bait already, and if everything goes well, I'll soon have solid evidence of the Ravenlock family's crimes. Well then, thank you for your assistance, former partner. Let's part ways here. I'll go with you. Okay, Lycon, surely you don't think that because I just recovered, I'm too weak to just deal with those useless fools? Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu. As I serve the mayor, I should intervene. Very well, whatever. You wanted him to care. He wanted him to be like, Lycon, are you worried about me? And Lycon to go, yes, I'm worried about you. This guy is a freak. Let's go. And don't slow me down. Before that, don't you have something to tell me? What do you mean? Don't play coy with me. I know you're not spilling your whole plan. So you kicked things off by approaching Edmund from Top's big shots. How did you manage to sweet talk him? I'm a bit of an illegitimate child. But I still have that Ravenlock family blood running through my veins. Funnily enough, this Lord Edmund thinks direct lineage is way more noble than the side branches, which is absolutely laughable. So, I played his arrogance to my advantage. Let's be real, I had some juicy intel to swap with those high rollers, but that's Mockingbird's secret, so I can't let any outsiders in on it. Was the sacrifice core from the mayor's lab your handiwork too? You could say that. Dude, this guy is so dusty. Look at him dusting himself off nonstop. After all, as you know, he just won't stop. Not a fan of the sea breeze. Mayor moles planted. I don't know. Whatever. He just keeps swiping himself off. He is just like not chilling with. Oh my god, they're talking so much. Have a good chit chat. Dude, he's covered in debris, dust. There's evil vampire particles in the air. He is way prettier now. I'm very happy about it. He's growing on me. Hugo is growing on me. Too much. So much talking. I'll skip over it. Who cares? Okay. Woo! Oh, but how exciting to see that he and Lycon have good synergy. That's so fun. I like it when gacha games will release characters that will make older characters useful again. I hope Genshin will eventually start doing that, because there's a lot of characters that just don't buff or benefit other characters anymore. Like, the meta thing is absurd. The difference or scaling is really bad. Okay. Too many characters in that game. But it has been going for what, 4 or 5 years now? So it makes sense, right? I mean, that's like the whole point. You're supposed to release characters so people want to spend money on it. It'd be hard to not have a million characters in Genshin Impact. It's like how, you play Cookie Run Kingdom. Cookie Run Kingdom has an absurd amount of characters, and half of them are basically useless because of weird power scaling stuff in order to encourage people to pull for things in the future. I think it's important to create variation and longevity for most characters, because this idea of next patch of even stronger characters gonna come out sucks. Too many to keep count. It's a thing that happens. It's happening really bad in Honkai Star Rail, where like each character gets power crept so much that it's just like there's no point in pulling on reruns even, because those characters are kind of useless in comparison to having modern characters, right? You know what I mean? Snuggle. Snuggle. There you go. Was that good?
実のところ、俺は前のファイトスタイルが好みだったがな。
You have to pull a new character if you want to do endgame content. Exactly. And that's... I understand that's part of, like, the... whatever. I'm skipping it. The goal or whatever. I don't even know how to express it. Whoa, I got VMs. Oh. Yes. It is gorge. Man, why are they homosexual? It was a scheme Hardman devised to take over the family. It was Hardman who killed my father, too. I only discovered the truth long after the fact. Indeed, he attacked my I did indeed attack my father. I thought he was dead, but he wasn't. I couldn't kill him. Even before that, I hadn't hesitated. None of what followed would have happened. Even now, I still think they deserve death. But I no longer care to personally deliver that faith. They're beneath me. I have more important things to do. Oh, how romantic. They're gonna kiss each other, I hope. I know we may never agree on that point, Lycon. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that I had defined me. But I discovered that the more I rejected them, the more painful it became. So, I could only accept that crazed, hateful, and malicious side of myself. As long as I know that I will never become like my father, like Hartman, that is enough for me. You've changed, but I think that might be a good thing. Don't patronize me. You've changed a lot too, compared to before. I still disagree with Jack's words, and I won't forgive your betrayal. I will walk the path I believe is right, even if I must tread over thorns and through the mud. But I will also allow you to walk your own path, Lycon. Should I say thank you? You're welcome. Come to think of it, we haven't talked about your legs and eye. It's just an accident. Not your fault. I'm doing well now. I hope you are too. On the contrary, perhaps I should be the one apologizing. I misjudged you. I used to think that you wanted powers. That everything you did was for your own ambitions. I thought you wanted the power to pass judgment on all of this world. Like a god. I am a god. I'm my own god. Or you could say that in this world, everyone is their own god. That there are many things that we are powerless to change, but there are also many choices we can make. Just as like I've said before, I'm the only one who can kill me or save me. I'm glad you think that way. So let's go. I still have one last thing to do. To witness the end of Ravenlock. Wah! Freaky. Freaky. Ah. The recount slams the table in anger. Really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard. Your little tricks mean nothing to me. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can still get back on my feet. You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father, and I don't care about you taking your place. I didn't come to just kill you, that'd be pathetic. Why don't you take a look at this, Uncle? I'd like to clarify that we have no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. Ooh, this guy looks so cool. He's so cool. I love teasers for future characters. Thief? Oh, Uncle, allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor. Robin Hood. The master who can... A con artist who can fool anyone anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird, the one who turns every headline into my own stage. I have friends who catch me if I fall, partners who shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back. I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did. You never should have been born. You flattered me, uncle. Same goes for you. Crazy. Manor on Hugo's speedboat. After reaching Port Elpis, boop. You wait for Lycon to arrive. Done well, Vivian. You had better give me an explanation. I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger? I'm a member of Mockingbird too. I mourned your death. I don't want you or the people you cherish to get caught up in danger because of me. I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plan. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want my failures to affect my treasured companions. In any case, if you were in the same position, would you not make the same decisions? Lycon's taken care of everything outside. You should go. Wise. Thank you, and I'm sorry for the whole act I threatened you. There's only a way for Hartman to drop his guard against you and leave you be. I, Hugo Vlad, am forever indebted to you. Oh my gosh. Boop. Don't boop with your butt. What the hell? There's some important intel that I must give you now. So, you knew about everything? Did you know about Hugo's plan to fake his death and everything that's been happening, Lycon? Cannot determine whether Hugo's plan would pose a threat to you. You're a student of the mayor's late friend, and I'm obligated to protect you. You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed. If you have any important intelligence to share, please do with haste. I need to return to my to rest before midnight. You guys are really close. For the sake of a certain old fossil sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core in the sacrifice. Apparently, it'll make the sacrifice much stronger. Sacrifices are created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately attack all living beings, including their creator. So the Exaltists don't do this. It brings them no benefit, but Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum, land and left behind, the sacrifice be under its creator's control. Although a dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of serum her father created and wants to create a new sacrifice. No idea where the real core is. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Why am I only finding this now? Oh yeah! I added it as well because I thought it'd be silly. Is it funny? Is it a funny 7TV emote? We hid it from you for this reason. No, I added it last night. It was always there. It's always there. Trust. Okay. Here? In Lord Phaethon's video store? Vivian, do you remember that I suggested you give that collectible to our dear Proxit? I remember it, but it was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it. She has absolutely no connection to the Exaltists. About our dear Proxy, take out in the pendant so we can take a look. For finding the pendant said by Vivian, Hugo takes and gently presses the hidden clasp. The pendant clicks open, and inside is the sacrifice core. Ooh, look at that. It's in there. It's 3D modeled and everything. Cool. Take surprised expression as a compliment for my little trick. I'll hand over this core to the mayor, as agreed, since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and go to the manager. I was pretending to be dead. I won't go back on my promises. I'm fine. More sacrifices. Yes, and we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum. Hopefully with no options left. Dina will give up her obsession. That's right. Alright. That's the important stuff. I'm gonna go and confirm where Landon's serum is to be stashed. I think we're entering the last stage. Bow, bow, bow. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Unfortunate that I took that 30-minute break to go be sad and lazy, but let's go. About to enter immersive storytelling. Okay, we got this, guys, okay? Okay? Last bit of immersive storytelling. I'm gonna skip over the... Oh, wait. Okay, what are we doing? Dear managers, you're here. Having two Lord Phaethons leading the way for me must be the luckiest person alive. We'll be counting on you two, as according to my intel, it is quite the large batch of serum. My guess is that Dina wouldn't put the serum in one place, so we may need to split up. Just to be safe, we'll be counting on both of you to guide us. Once you're both ready, let's head into the hollow. Let's go! How exciting. Hypers! Hypers! We're all hypers. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Miss Vivian, you're so cute. She's so pretty. But if I get Vivian, now I'll be tempted to make the Mockingbird team, so she won't be lonely. This is the crime that Zemlis has set up with these factions. Cause now I feel bad if I let Vivian be all alone. She'll just be so lonely. She's just a little guy. I just want Vivian to be happy. It's so sad. Come on, dunk on him. Mockingbird des. She says, I am also a part of Mockingbird. Which is a very silly transition line. It's cute. I don't know. I think it's funny that she's like, I'm also a part of this thing. Don't ... me. I'm probably not gonna pull for him, probably. But maybe I'll build a little bit of pity on his banner. Don't look at me like that. If fate decides it, I'll have him. But I won't like complain and be sad if I don't get him. Luckily, I don't really care about the 2.0 characters for now. The only ones that I care about, I don't really care about the like I think Yi Xuan is her name, but she hasn't really sparked much for me. You know what I mean? Ooh, yes. Dunk on him. This ultimate is so silly. Ah! Butt blasters! Butt blasted on him. She butt blasted on him. She butt blasted on him. We'll get the panda. Oh, did you see the fact that Penny Who's trailer on YouTube? It got the most views out of all of the, not trailer, but the little like drip marketing got the most views out of all of the like sexy ladies. The people want more pandas. More bears, please. More Landon serum survives than expected. Of course it's panda. Yeah, he's the best. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan. There's likely to be a lot more stashed around here. We have yet to locate the missing people. We want more fluffy characters. Hell yeah, we do. Creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If it comes to that, this will get far more troublesome. How about splitting up? We'll destroy the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go elsewhere.
ただしカミエルの言うと
According to Camille,
彼女は父親の意
she's
志に
absolutely
逆着している
obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try?
一旦ここで別れるとしよう
Perhaps the manager could use EOS to guide us. Sure, I've been feeling way better these past few days, so just leave it to me. You got this, but
実感したのだが
in the past, Wise and I would only ever work the same
労ある
route.
者は労も
Greater power means more responsibility. In any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation. He's a very generous person, after all, right, Lycon? I will request additional compensation from the mayor. It's not about compensation, it's just that I'm still not used to us being separated in the hollow, so I'm worried about Wise's safety. Oh, but I have no doubt in your abilities. I just haven't gotten used to it yet. She's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. Suddenly sheds tears at the gazes one of them. She turns around quickly and approaches the area where London's serum is stored. Tears she shed when looking at Phaethon and the destiny she saw then. What the hell? Why do I have wings? What the hell? Lord Phaethon? Belle looking like you, Vico. Lean looking, she doesn't look like Lean. She's blue and orange. That's not what Lean looks like. Lean is purple. Lean is violet. Tragedy inevitable, and then let this misfortune fall upon me. I'm sorry. This time, I'll make sure the future I saw does not come to pass. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for. Okay, well, we're about to get semi-killed on. How exciting. We all cheered. Hell yeah. I'm glad you guys like the stupid torque emote. I thought it'd be fun, right? Isn't it enjoyable? Isn't it fun? Isn't it silly? I'm sorry that it's not the best made. It was my first time making a torque emote, okay? Wiggle. Oh, I match. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the 10 bits. That's very nice of you. The hell? Her and her butt blasters, bro. So interesting. I wish there were charged attacks in this game. It'd be nice to have like a nice charged attack. Okay. Containers by the fissure. Containers by the fissure. What the freak? How am I supposed to? Oh, we're like that. We don't want money anymore. Please just let us go. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Just end my pain, please. We're here to save you. Are there any other captives? There were, but they all turned into ethereals. So many ethereals. They're all dead. Please just let us go. That girl never intended to let us live. My family will get you out of here. Among Us gay sex. Among Us gay sex. Thank you. Let you out. We'll deal with this. Don't be afraid. You'll get out of the hollow alive. We promise. Really? Oh, thank goodness. Be careful. Many people who were brought with us are all ethereals now. Really, really scary ethereals. Can't even imagine what she's planning to do with such a massive horde of ethereals. People will die. Everyone will be killed by those ethereals. Say no more. My friends will get you out. Leave the rest to us. That's not good. After contacting, they quickly arrive. You eventually decide to have them first take the civilians to a safe place, while Vivian and you continue to search for any overlooked serum or victims. After they leave, a familiar voice comes. Dina is so cute. I really like her as a character. I love you, spooky villain girls. Must have been tough for you to find this place. Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you. Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options. They're just mere test subjects, so what if they get away? There will always be more people consumed by greed, and therefore, they will always willingly come to me. In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition? Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come to you willingly. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then. Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had taken everything from them, who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you rejoiced when Father offered you to. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember your first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt like hope, like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget, it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you have no idea. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration only to destroy everything. You think that by leaving the Exaltus, those people will live better lives? Of course not. The ones who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses without the hope of Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian? In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope. Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. Well, say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Because those people aren't entirely virtuous. That greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. Yeah, I don't think it's fair to blame people for hoping that an experimental procedure will make their life safer. It's a tough world to live in. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know that what Landon did was cruel. No. Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was plain as day. I saw it clearly. If all of this was as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina? Don't look at me with such pity. Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope. Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this life. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about that will cause more despair and claim more lives. This is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish the greater good. No one deserves to be a sacrifice. Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. But they're such yabbers. I can always go and get more test subjects if they escape, and I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gifts and the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects. Lady Dina, you're going to do what you did before. You keep saying that you follow the Creator, but it's all lies. Always took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, the Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside of them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes a reality. I watched you grow up. I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope. And I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of that loss, and I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope that I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives, and I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope, so please stop. Bleh. Are you abandoning me too? I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return. The point of no return? I passed that point ages ago. No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back. Oh. We'll deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of this. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. I've kept her captive for so long she doesn't have the skills to survive in an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and a teacher, someone who will look after her and educate her. Aw, Camille! No, I refuse to accept this. I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects. I won't allow you. You'll die. I won't allow it. You can't leave me. I command you. You've always followed my orders, and you will always follow them now. It wasn't your orders that I've been following you. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories. That's not what I want, Camille. You're not allowed to die. I won't allow it. I won't allow it. Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you. Camille resolutely walks towards the fissures as Dina stares after her disappearing figure. After that moment, she also walks forward. Vivian is about to stop her, but Dina uses her control to open the container door. Ethereal surge out, blocking the path. Oh, Dina! That's a little bit lame. Can I go? No, I can't. I can't. This sucks. Come on. Gotta speedrun this. Yatta! She does kind of like her basic attacks are kind of not that strong. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of shocked how she's mostly like most of her damage comes from her E skill. Let's go after Dina. Faith on Shelma. Lord Faith on. Okay. Seems like a support character. Yeah. I wonder how people use her and Miyabi together. Are you satisfied now, Vivian? You were the one who brought yourself to this point. You're saying this is all my fault? Losing Father, losing Camille? I wish you'd never come into my life. At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There's so many Exaltists, yet Father never allowed me to get close with any of them. I never had friends either. But when Father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you, that you were my first friend. I was so happy seeing the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing, because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon I grew jealous. You took the attention that it should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me. It's only because of my ability that Landon... I know, Vivian... Jealousy is something you can't control. Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew that if that day would come, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death. Tina, you knew that everything about what happened back then. So why are you still defending Landon? And why didn't you tell me to come back then? If I had known earlier, I would have found a way. Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no? If I prove I had Father's trust, I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you've encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from the Exaltists and help Father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who would be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. This is the little value I have, and have ever had. In the end, you took that from me and completely destroyed it. I think you're doing good at fighting evil. You only managed to affect a small part of your worlds. But have you ever wondered, maybe, that's all there is to my world? I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend, and that's why I wanted to save you back then. You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death. We can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Ugh. Let's leave the hollow together. There's so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too. Okay, Dina? Vivian? I can't forgive you, and I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I still do harbor were taken from me, I refuse to be so pitiful. I won't apologize, Vivian. Dina closes her eye and injects a vial of serum into her own arm. Soon the ether crystals appear on her body, the sign of corruption. I don't want to hate myself, so I can only hate you for killing my father and hate Camille for leaving me. That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Keep hating you. I will take all who you are and precious to you. I will also hate Camille, and I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never, you would be. Please don't interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell. That sucks doo-doo balls. Some screws in her head. She grew up in a weird cult. I guess it makes sense. Damn. What a beast you've become, bro. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Come on. Oh yeah. Dunk. 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 Come on. What the freak? We don't even have a Bangbu to help? No, we do have a Bangbu to help. We just won't help. Okay. Come on. Come on. This is tough. It's not really a DPS, I would say. I feel like there's gonna be a second stage. Oh my god, dude. Come on. Come on. Donk. Donk. Okay. They could have at least used a new arena, I guess. Vivian, behind you. What happened? Oh. What the? Hey Vivian, what the hell was that? This is my own choice. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I will change the fate I saw. I just want you to remember me when I looked my best. Damn. Vivian, careful. Your body. Not to see me like this. I don't want to be the one who brings misfortune anymore. Oh. There's got to be another way. Oh. Oh. Freaky mode. Freaky mode. Oh yeah. Oh! Dude, I can't wait for playable Wise and playable Belle. Poggers. It feels as if you had a long dream where you saw your teacher again with her familiar smile, but soon the environment that you and your teacher... Wait, no. The environment and your teacher both dissolve in the water, like behind a misty curtain, blurring and then vanishing. Wise! You're finally awake. I'm at the store. I remember I was with Vivian. Wait, she injected herself with Landon serum. Brought you out of the hollow. You scared me to death. Thank goodness you woke up. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looks fine to me. Bar a couple of scratches. Hugo sent me a message saying that he got her checked and she was alright. Do you remember what happened? The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. Can't describe, but I saw something blurry. I just wanted to stop Vivian's corruption process. I don't know what I did, but I lost consciousness. What happened after that? When I led Hugo and Hugo and Lycon here, it was just that you and Vivian were lying on the ground. I couldn't wake either of you. Let's put that aside for now. Do you feel any discomfort? Just a bit dizzy. Do the siblings have fighting experience? I don't think they do. I'm pretty sure they don't. But I don't read a lot of stuff, so maybe they do. But I know that they were talking about the fact that playable MCs are coming in the future. I like the fact that they're setting up that the MCs are really powerful. I like it. I like, I like myself a Mary Sue main character. It's fun. Okay? Training arc? Probably. They'll probably be like A rank supports. Or maybe they'll be like a free S rank, technically. Like how in Genshin, technically the Traveler is a S rank, like a 5-star, even though they don't really act like a 5-star. And then over time, they might release a version of the character where they're like super powerful. Sorry for worrying you, Belle. Good night. This time, there are no strange sounds or sights in your dream, and you sleep peacefully throughout the night. Shortly after you awake, Vivian, Hugo, and Lycon arrive at the video store. How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pain? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite? I was just worried. Sorry. I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault. It's not your fault. Things were dire, and you did what you had to do. Plus, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here now. So what happened? Weiss said he saw the crystallization process start. I didn't see anything though, Eos. Through Eos. Hugo and Lycon, did either of you guys see it? Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged for a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian did indeed show mild corruption sequela. Maybe. But if crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization. It should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So the mayor theorizes that it was part of the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, it's just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention. My etheric energy, even if it's coming from you, Lycon, it almost sounds like you're claiming that I can manipulate etheric energy. You are special. We're special! This is the gift your teacher left you. Has to do with our teacher? How come I never knew about it? Spain lost electricity. What the freak? That's really bad. That's awful. What the hell? This Yishan may be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She's quite eccentric. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience, can I file a complaint? Whole country. How does that happen? I don't know. Forgot to feed the hamster generator. Probably. Complaint about her with you? She does. You have been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine. Now I'm even more worried. You just make me more worried. A favor. Additional? What if I wanted this position as mayor? If that's what you desire, then mayor and his subordinates will be the first in line to vote for you in the next election. For that other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. He's not talking anymore. He's willing the words into existence. Should you assume office, I hope to take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters led by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the city waste sorting and processing proposal. Old fox. Can I request Lord Faithens? Mayor imagined you might ask. I prepared unnecessary documents and ceremony expenses will be covered as the mayor. Huh? Huh? What do you mean ceremony? It requires mutual consent and cannot be coercion, confinement, and the one party's lack of consciousness. I'd never do that to Lord Faithens. What? Are we getting married? Probably. She's gonna lock us up? At least not today. What? Huh? Something that said he hopes you might speak with Miss Yisuan first before you decide the time of that favor. Lycon, still bickering, Vivian sits to one side, eager and anticipatory. As always, you can smell the aroma of noodles from the neighboring noodle shop and hear snippets of Elfie's music from her store. Thank goodness. Time goes on, but there will always be friends by your side. After eating, Hugo, Lycon, and Vivian take their leave. Liz, are you feeling alright? What if Lycon talked about controlling ether particles? He said it was a gift from our teacher? Keep thinking about it. I feel like something insane is going to happen. No. I can't think about this right now. You only just recovered, Wise. You should get some rest. We'll talk about this later. Head upstairs to rest. Okay. I think we're gonna have to do the after story as well. The little like a what are they called? Instead of the prologue, it's that afterlog? No. Is it afterlog? Maybe it is. Main quest done, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait! We did it! Yeah! Guys. Or epilogue. Oh, we already did it. We did the season 1 epilogue. New Eridu continues to coexist with sacrifices, and neither daily life nor hidden crises ever cease. New stories and distant horizons are surely exciting, but one should also cherish each passing day, present or past. Flah. Yippee! Talk to Belle. What if I don't wanna? Okay, let's go talk to Belle. Sorry, Belle. I do want to talk to you. Someone call her Yishuan. She dressed like one of those masters in mystic arts from those movies. Do you know her? I do! Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Really? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Okay, we're gonna do this really fast. And then we're gonna do our final little pulls for Vivian. And then I'll set you guys free from my evil grasps. What's up, Yishuan? Sorry for taking so long today. Expect that spiritual entity would exist here. It appears the street is a geomantic gem. This is how? I guess you could only count. No, I'm simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed. How many till pity for you? 40 plus. So far away. You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. I'll do more pulling closer to the end of her banner, probably. I'll try and farm as much as I can off stream so I don't just do non-stop zenless streams. Yunkai Summit. Like those people in the movies who can tell you your fortune and go around blessing people. This is my first time meeting one in real life. What is the Yunkai Summit? Any details you can give? Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with new authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigation Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss partnership in the name of Mary Flowers. Boob girl. The boobalicious lady. Her boobs are behind my skull. Head blocking the boob. Sorry, I'll move down. I've reviewed the document provided by the Mayflower. You previously underwent implant surgery. After adjustments, abnormalities occurred. Abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunkai Summit. Booba! Booba! Better control my abilities? That sounds great. Oh, we are doing a training arc, huh? Since you're willing to teach us your craft, you, Shifu, you must want something in return. That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter. He's still going over the details on his side, but should wait more information for you soon. Let's leave it at that. The weather is nice today, perfect for going out. Just so happens that if you need a nearby store to collect something, if you're free, how about you come with me? We have a long path ahead of us, so it'd be good to take the opportunity to learn more about each other's ways and methods. Okay, Shifu. Sounds good. Yishuan Shifu, where is the store? At Lumina Square. It's called Buyan. I know that store. Best. Let's head over first. Pedestrian area. Do 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 do. Hey, there's Yishuan. Look at all these people. Should go. What? I was here first. Excuse me. Please help me check my fortune. Here's my palm. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich? Look it over, and your fortune is decent. You barely looked at it, and you're already done? You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me? Ah! What the hell? Thank you so much. Wait, quit cutting in line. Who are these people? So this is who are all these people? You're here, wise. I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry, I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter. Remains calm and composed, says... Hi, the boy Reamer. Hello. Fortune-telling services is 10,000 dennies per session. In an instant, the people standing in line all flee in fear, scattering in all directions. All good? Good. It seems the Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective. Banish Wealth and Desire spell? That's a spell? Isn't that kind of craft you said you were going to teach us? Our video store has a business license, and we get complaints if we charge unfair rates. Of course not. It's just a trick to deal with trouble. I like her. I like her personality. This is funky. She's kind of funky. She has a funny vibe to her. I'll take my time showing you my true craft of Yunkai Summit. For now, let's find that shop. No. Shifu, please wait. So many people wanted to tell their fortunes. So you must be a divine immortal of legend. Great. I finally get meet an immortal in the flesh. Please, I need your help. I'm no immortal, just a normal mystic. However, it appears you're quite in a pickle. It bumped in its head, was produced, and I didn't know what parts got damaged, but sometimes it gets all dazed and really slow to respond. It also can't connect to the internet and receive messages, so it's just caught up in anything. It ends up looking even more silly. Other Bangbu keep mocking it and got short temper, so it's always fighting other Bangbus. How about taking it to a repair store? No, it's afraid it can't be repaired and will get scrapped, so it refuses to go to repairs. But it's like watching those movies with immortals who catch demons, and so it wants to learn the mystic arts. If you try and convince it, it might agree to be repaired. So you wish to use the mystic arts as a cover to convince it to get repairs. It shouldn't be difficult. Wise, you know any place nearby that does repairs? Let me check it over first. There's no need for that. I can check it over first. There's no major hardware issues. I can do some debugging and adjustments. Very well. Really? Great, amazing! You two are amazing. My friend is not that far from here. Please go and check it out. Yippee! We get to do a teeny tiny little puzzle. What's up, CC? Ah! Fuck you. Fuck you. There you go. Really, they're really amazing. I just saw the Shifu say a spell and disperse the whole crowd of people. She even said she'll train you in the mystic arts. Really, I've been waiting for this day for so long. Yes, however, to walk in the path of a mystic, you must have an innate talent for it. Please allow your senior brother on the path of mysticism to check you over. Wow, great! Now I can even move in those movie protagonists, learning awesome mystic arts, gaining divine power overnight, and then taking revenge on those bullies. A dongle for a dongle, a widget for a widget. Everything they did to me in the past, ICC will make them repay it for it tenfold. Check the Bangbu's parts. Let me check your parts first. No. Okay, please. Check the... But its network magic is a little bashed up, but the damage is minor. You fix it. Oh, we don't even get to... Oh, we do get to... repaired. How do you feel? Oh, no. What was that? Wow, countless messages and updates are flashing before my eyes. Whoa. Could this be? Is this what they call enlightenment? Whoa. I've been enlightened. Enlightenment. You are now connected to the internet. Thank you. Please be my mentor, my official Shifu. It's a bit too early for that. You have a natural talent, but you must hone your state of mind. Once you matured a little more, you may come to seek mentorship. I don't know much of Bangbu affairs, but I can teach you an incantation, the spell of calming. When you feel agitated and wish to fight those, you can recite this incantation under your breath. Their brains are made of defective parts. Thus, you can avoid conflict and disaster. I see, their brains are made of defective parts. Their brains are made of defective parts. The Bangbu contemplates this for a while. He's growing brighter. That's so amazing. So as I recite this spell, those bully Bangbus don't seem so irritating anymore. Thank you for teaching me the spell of calming, Shifu. It really works. You're welcome. Though one should not get into fights if possible. If you must, be sure to win the fight. Understand? Understood. Thank you, Shifu. Thank you, Shifu. Both Shifu. Thank you both for helping us. Since you're all right now, it's time for us to get our leave. Wise, let's head to that store. Sorry, I thought she called us her wife. Doesn't he look like a wife? Beautiful wife. Ooh, damn. You're looking too. She is taller. Huh? Got pranked. Huh? And you got almost to the end as well. Hello, I'm back. What the hell? Technically back? Hello? Sorry, Zenless Zone Zero crashed there for half a second. I think it really is my GPU though. I'm looking at Task Manager right now and my GPU went all the way down to 0%. This is the one. Seemed like it's closed. Sorry. Not necessarily. 1 second, please. Yishuan walks up to the door, gently knocks 3 times in rhythm, then slips the note through the door. A moment later, someone coughs and cracks open the door. There's someone inside? Relax, the boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers. I'm an old acquaintance, and I just wanted to retrieve something. What a strange business. Private business? Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving? Just some things for our future investigations. You'll know in time. Is that so? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious. Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because the correct time has not arrived yet, so there's no need to rush. I have a 3060 Ti, the GeForce 3060. We will certainly meet it again. Oh, but we get to finish. We get to finish the story. What do you want? What do you want, Belle? Did everything go okay? It went well. I love when I accidentally finish all the homework for the week without attending any of the lectures. Now I can game all week. Hype! I see, Wise. Do you think what Yishuan Shifu claimed is real? Learning mystic arts and whatnot? It sounds like it came straight out of a movie. Are we going to be like those movie protagonists who use talismans to defeat ethereals and magic arrays to suppress hollows? Movies are made up. It definitely won't be as exaggerated as the movie. But I don't think Yishuan Shifu is lying. She really did display mystical powers back in the hollow. What is considered mystical powers in this universe, though? Cause like we got the guys who can control shit, like different elements and shit. Got electricity and stuff, but I guess a lot of the times that's part of like their weapon, rather than just like a will. Ether element. I'm pretty sure she's a whole new type of character. So if I remember correctly, she's what is it? Rupture. She's called Rupture. And I don't remember if it's either an element or if it's a position in battle, because I saw people saying that Rupture is a type of character like position, which is interesting. Sounds like ether variation. It is an ether variation. People were talking about it. Oh, teleport now. We did it. We did it. All right. Can do a quick little, like 3 pulls. Is that 3 pulls? Can I 3 pull? 3 pull? Yes, I can 3 pulls. 1. Limbus company adjacent. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Bow bow ba da 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 da. Bow 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 ba da 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 da. Limbussy, my beloved. I don't know anything about Limbus. I don't know what that is. Bow ba da 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 da. Bow 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 ba da 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 ba da. We're at 40 pulls till Vivian. She's so far away. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. Okay, but we got some events that I can do at least. Oh, wait, we got one more pull. One more. Minus 40. You should play it. It's free on Steam. Do 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 da 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 da. One more pull. Alright, well, we did that. Thank you everybody for coming today. Sorry about all of the issues. I was very angry and frustrated. Can't wait to get her. We will get her though. Don't worry guys, don't worry, don't worry. I'll make sure to play a lot. You're fine. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me even despite it. It's very nice of you too. So I will probably see you tomorrow. There's a chance I might have to delay because I forgot, but there's somebody's birthday tomorrow. Not anybody you know, but somebody I know, and I forgot. Oops. I win Vico. Ah, congratulations! I'm jelly. Give me your account now. I hope you have fun building her. Tell them happy birthday. I will tell them happy birthday. But we'll see about what we have to do tomorrow. Tomorrow on the schedule is making VTuber wikis for my friends. So I'm excited to really exaggerate all of their accomplishments and everything. I'm gonna do completely accurate stuff, and it'll all be posted by Mr. John Neverlife himself. Have to go to pity. Yeah, I'm glad for you. I too win in Star Rail. Also, to answer your question, no, I don't play Honkai Star Rail. I never really got into the turn-based gameplay. I'm sorry. It was just not for me. But I'm happy for you for winning in Star Rail. So, I hope you all have a great night. And I'll see you all next time, okay? Ghost Yasumi.